Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to your Friday dose of the Aston Villa career mode, and sadly the final installment of this series. We've had 30 odd episodes of good fun. We haven't necessarily hit the targets that I wanted to hit. If you haven't checked out the last episode, go check it out, because you would have thought taking a 3-0 lead into a second leg at home, we would have beaten AC Milan and gone through to the semi-finals of the Europa League. But now we'd like to do things different here, and we lost 4-0 at home in extra time to knock us out. And as you can see there on the screen, Lazio went on to face AC Milan in the semi-finals. So we'll see what's going to happen in there in the Europa League and see who ultimately wins it. But because this is the last episode, we're going to kind of skip through the league games. We haven't got a chance of winning the league or anything like that. We'll maybe play the last home game just to send off to the fans. And then we're going to do a little bit of a short kind of whole career mode season player review thing where I show you guys my best players. And I want to hear from you guys that have been following the series who your favorite player is as well. Please let me know down in the comments. And also from now, guys, you know that the journey's on between now and FIFA 22. So also please leave in the comments any teams of suggestions you have that you'd like me to do a career mode with in FIFA 22. Obviously, we don't know any details about what career mode is going to look like in FIFA 22, but I have some ideas in my head about which teams I'd like to use. But let me know down below which ones you'd like to use. So let's sim all these games first. I think our last home game is against Nottingham Forest. Yes, it is. So we should hopefully smash them, a newly promoted team, and end off the season in style. But let's sim all these other games. Let's see what results we get. So it went about as worse as it could go. We lost 2-0 to Arsenal. We then lost 1-0 to Wolves. And then we lost 3-2 to Manchester United. So God knows what the table looks like now. But we find ourselves down in 8th position. Oh my God, we're going to fall so short. We were targeting Premier League victory at the beginning of the season, and we're going to end up like mid-table. Oh, that's terrible. But anyways, let's go into this final home game against Notts Forest. Hopefully we can get a win, secure some goals, just say thank you to the fans. Obviously, we'll be departing too, and Ronaldo will most probably be retiring as well. So let's get him some goals and let's jump into the game. So here we are at Villa Park in front of the home fans one last time. Ronaldo hoping to end on a high. I do think he'll probably retire at the end of the season regardless. We did get some emails from the board citing our recent performance and recent results, and if they didn't know, I was simming them. Matty Cash getting in a good position here. Haven't seen enough from Matty Cash this season, really bombing on and getting outside Rafinha that would have let him kind of cut in. That's probably maybe a fault of mine to possibly not tinker around with the instructions a little bit, but he's been very, very good defensively, Matt Cash, but just offensively, he hasn't really offered enough. He's made a couple of those, those fantastic runs from deep, but just not enough of them over the season. But a very solid player overall. Been very impressed with him. Just wish I could have maybe seen a little bit more from him. But this first half has been it's got a very end of the season feel, shall we say. Both teams just passing the ball around, not really with too much conviction. Looking at the defense as well, I think that's definitely one of my regrets. I think I definitely invested incorrectly into the defense. We went with kind of experience of Godin and a bit of Joseph Aidu as well. I don't think it worked. Defensively, we were poor basically the entire career mode, and I think that's partly down to me as well. But also, we just haven't had the right defense. But Ronaldo trying to work some space here. Ugh. Well, there's a halftime whistle, and as I was literally just saying, this has been probably one of the most terrible first halves I've played all season. I don't look up for it because I don't really care. Players don't look up for it, and this one's just gone a bit south. But come on, surely we can pluck up some courage, some strength to get a result here at least. We can't end at home with a stupid draw. These fans deserve better, man. We've promised them so much at the beginning of the season and we've delivered nothing. So at least we can deliver a home win to end off the season. Ollie Watkins. Oh no, that is a disgusting goal. How many times has this guy got us out of trouble in this 2 seasons of career mode? Unbelievable goal. Comes in there on the inside right and just bends it past the goalkeeper. He had no chance. We're gonna do player reviews at the end of this season, but you guys probably already know the result. This guy, Ollie Watkins, has saved our bacon so many damn times. getting more than 20 goals in the Premier League again for the second successive season. Man, he's been so good. Definitely a must-buy for any career mode you guys are doing, be it this year in FIFA 21 or FIFA 22. He's been solid. Well then. Well then. Our defensive frailties come again to the fore. I don't know what was Godin doing there. And then I do just let him come. Oh. How has that happened? How the hell have they scored that? Oh my days. That just sums up our season, doesn't it? That goal sums up our season. Look at this. Comes to the far post. How has he hit the ball with that much power? Sammy Amiobi, get out of here. How have you done that? Oh my god. Don't tell me we're going to lose this final home game, please. You know what? The famous in-betweeners quote comes to mind. Well, that was shit. What was that? How did we lose to Nottingham Forest? I don't even know what they're playing for. They might already be relegated. They might be safe. I don't know what they're playing for, but that goal that they scored was ridiculous. And that just summed up our season. Let's sim through this last game and let's do the player reviews, which I'm probably more excited about than that last game. Well then, based on how our form was doing, we obviously drew against Everton. We were never going to beat them. But that was a real rough end to the season. We were terrible there. Let's see where we actually finished in the league. We ended up finishing 9th in the league, which is terrible. We went from 4th to 9th. Everton finished above us. Wolves finished above us. We were absolutely nowhere as Liverpool secured their title. But what was interesting to see, just I wanted to show you guys, was we had Jack Grealish coming to us saying that the team have been a bit confused about what our playing style is. Obviously, this is the end of the season, so we don't care. And so we'll say it doesn't matter what I do. What did he say? It's not as if I'm not working hard to make things better. It always seems like whatever I do, the lads aren't happy. Basically, we've lost the dressing room. So this is probably the best time to exit. So I'm glad the career mode season is coming to an end. It feels like it's coming to a natural conclusion anyway. But guys, let's do a quick player review whilst we're here, and let's quickly go to the goal standings because you guys know who the first player we need to talk about is. So the man just finished 2nd in the goal scoring charts and and he finished in the top 10 of the assist charts as well. And that is Ollie Watkins. And he's been absolutely mega for us in this career mode save. Like, just so consistent. Some really good goals that you guys saw there in that Nottingham Forest game. He's improved in both seasons as well, and he showed that he could do it in the Champions League. And honestly, he's just had goal after goal after goal, and he's just been amazing and 100% the best player I've had in this career mode save, and definitely whatever career mode a team I decide to use in the future, definitely a player I will be looking to buy. Ronaldo there ultimately ended up finishing 4th with 18 goals. Had a bit of a flurry in the middle of the season where he just started getting on a bit of roll, scoring a few goals, but ultimately I think he probably was a failure at Aston Villa. He was obviously old. We knew he wouldn't necessarily be that player we needed to run him behind. I think we ultimately did need that though, and so I don't think that experiment really worked out well. And the same thing with Godin as well. We bought him in. I just don't think that was the right decision in hindsight. The owners demanded trophies. I went for experience, and arguably maybe that was a wrong decision. But hey ho, here we are. And that is it for this career mode episode, guys. So as I said at the beginning, I will be thinking about now what team I possibly want to use for FIFA 22. So let me know down in the comments below who you want to use. I'm thinking possibly another Premier League team, maybe another promoted team, but maybe we could expand on our horizons and maybe go for a continental team. So let me know if there's any other teams from across Europe that you want me to play with. But as I said with the last series with Watford, and I'll say again this time, thank you very much for all your support on this series. It's been good fun. It's been good fun. It hasn't necessarily led to the success that we had in the Watford one last year, but hey ho, you know, road to glories aren't always supposed to end in glory, otherwise they'd be boring. But thank you guys for watching, and again, thank you for appreciating and supporting the series, and make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Over the summer, there's going to be less FIFA content on the channel as we do a little bit more different stuff, experiment with different types of content, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of that stuff. But thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.